Talks to end the war in Ukraine may move forward today, but it looks like most of the key players won't be there.
Doug Luzader is live with more as President Trump wraps up his trip through the Middle East. Doug, good morning.
Good morning. Yet no heads of state at these talks to end the war in Ukraine, and that really calls into question how effective they may be. With President Trump at the final stop on his Middle East tour, it was left to Secretary of State Marco Rubio to head into Ukraine peace talks in Turkey this morning. But even he said that the president will have to make this work.
Nothing's going to happen until President Trump sits across the table from Vladimir Putin and puts it on the line and puts it on the table. I think that's the only chance we have at peace at this point.
We'll be leaving tomorrow, as you know. Almost destination unknown.
Yesterday, the president fueled speculation that he might head to Turkey today to join the talks. But this morning, it's very doubtful. Russian President Vladimir Putin sent a delegation, but refused to show up himself, leading Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky to keep his own distance. Some see this as Putin's effort to buy more time.
What Putin wants is to create the appearance of carrying on negotiations while simultaneously he inflicts harm on Ukraine by carrying on this barbaric war.
The president said this morning that he is willing to directly negotiate.
As soon as we can set it up, I would actually leave here and go. I do want to see my beautiful grandson.
Yeah, his 11th grandchild, Alexander, was just born. As far as talks with Putin are concerned, we don't know when that would happen. It doesn't really sound like much is going to come out of these talks in Turkey today. Brooke and Bob.
So the president then returns to Washington, and not a lot of rest here, Doug. He's still waiting to see what happens with Congress and that big, beautiful bill. What's the latest with that?
Well, the deadlines are fast and furious there. First of all, the House wants to pass this measure by Memorial Day. That's going to be awfully difficult. They want to get it through the Senate and onto the president's desk by the 4th of July. That's going to be tough. Republicans can do this with just their own votes, but they all have to get on the same page, and that's where they're having some difficulty.
All right, we shall see. Doug, thank you so much.